Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Oh, and hello Daisy May. You haven't appeared for a while, have you? Here she is, look. Here's Daisy May. Good girl. You sit there while your daddy unboxes another vintage Hoover. So I'm sure most of you are fed up by now with my Advent series. It's all going to be brochures, vacuum cleaners, some washing machines. But I would appreciate if you watched them anyway, because I won't be doing any more Advent videos. Or if you want to see something different, you could go to my other channel, Roger's Bits and Doings, where every day I'm doing Advent videos and I'm opening 4 Advent calendars, quite varied different Advent calendars. And you'll see a bit of the real me behind the mask. Yes, behind my edited version that you see on this channel. I'm growing a beard because I'm playing Santa Claus. Well, not playing him, I'm appearing as Santa Claus in many local shops, just to earn some money, you know. But in the meantime, while I'm filming this, oh yes, stay to the end of the video because I've got some exciting or not news about Sebo. And also I'll be giving you the opportunity to get a shout out if you want one. But it's going to cost you, so it won't cost you much unless you decide to spend more. Right, on with this though. This arrived a few days ago. It's been in my garage. I've had too much to do with putting up the tree and all the other stuff that goes with Christmas. This is a vintage Hoover cylinder cleaner. Looked in good condition. I think it only comes with a hose. I don't think I ever showed you it on the channel because I think I might have unboxed it live on Facebook or Instagram, I'm not sure. But I've already got something like this. I'm sure I've shown you a while ago, one of these in orange. But yes, I got one maybe 2023 in almost mint condition with most of the tools, but it arrived with a huge dent in it. I decided to keep it because I thought, well, I can use it for the tools. I did get partial refund. So this particular Hoover cylinder, model 427 from 1971, cost me £65, £10 postage. Looks to have been posted well, which is good. Hopefully there are no dents. So we have a hose. Yep, no suction control. I don't think they had one though. This is a very budget cleaner. Still got the double stretch hose. Or a chest expander you could use that for. Couldn't you, Daisy May? Right, what else have we got? Well, we've got the cleaner itself. I think that could be everything. Whoops. Hang on. Let's lay it down. Double check. That's it. Nothing else in there. Put that to one side. And we have the cleaner itself in lovely orange colour. So yes, just the hose supplied. But as I said, when I saw this, I thought, that would make a good replacement for that one I've got with a huge dent in it. And I'm not sure I can get that dent out because you'd need to sort of hammer it from the inside. And I don't know, I'll have a look at it. But hopefully, I mean, this is very well packed. That other one also had the original box, but I can, you know, it's the same model as this, so I can take the original box from the dented one and include it with this one, which is hopefully in nice condition and not dented. Yeah, first impressions. There you go. Can't see it. Yeah. Looks quite nice. It's shining with the lights. Let's look at the other side. Yep, so far so good. Look at that, folks. I haven't even polished it. What's the underside like? Yep, not bad. A little bit of, I did notice this in the pictures, a little bit of that could push back down, and it does actually. It makes me think that possibly this has had the motor out of it, maybe, I don't know. Might have just got caught on something. We do actually have the swivel caster, 2 little wheels on the back and skids. Yeah, I can see into the motor. I don't know if you can. It looks all very clean in there. That's the blowing outlet, and that's the sucking inlet. Doesn't seem to be any cracks to the handle, which can occur. Simple rocker switch. Even the metal catch, a few little scuffs on it where the paint's come off, but oh, it's in very nice condition. Pleased with it so far. Let's well, we'll have a look at the bag and then we'll plug it in. It's still very cold because it's just come out of my garage. Let's take a look inside. Yep, very clean. Doesn't quite match, does it? That's more of a sort of mustard yellow, and this is, I don't know, it's certainly a much darker shade, isn't it? Doesn't matter because you don't see that bit. We do have a nice clean cloth bag and also a nice clean felt type filter in the bottom. It smells vintage. Because it is. I won't bother pulling that off. It's got some sharp doodahs. Well, let's have a look while we're at it. Might as well. Just release them from these little sharp bits that stick out to hold the filter in place. I don't know if there's 3 or 4. Hang on. I think it could be 4. I think it is. 4 little sharp pieces. There we go. Right, well, that's in lovely condition. I don't think it's been washed. Not judging by the smell. Oh, it's that old vintage Pong. And yeah, it's a little bit dusty in there, but the motor itself, can't see any rust. Oh, inhale the years of dirt that's picked up. But looking at the condition, possibly not that much dirt. I will use a bag with this. You don't have to, but you can get bags for this. I think I'm pretty sure I've got some. They're just a simple open-ended bag. I'm trying to get the filter back on the sharp sticky out bits. It's by pulling it into position. It'll be fine for now. In that goes. And then on goes the end cap. Okay, about to switch on, but before I do, we'll have a quick look at the rating sticker here. This is Hoover model 427, 240 volts, 40 to 60 hertz, 600 watts. It's double insulated and has the BEAB approvals mark. Serial number 0427 710 13223. Trademarks of Hoover Limited, made by Hoover Limited, Great Britain. So the model 427 followed by a 7 means yes, this is from 1977. Oh dear, spot the deliberate mistake. I think I read out from the invoice that this cleaner was from 1971. Well, it certainly isn't from 1971 because it definitely is a 7 after 427. So it's from 1977. I'm going to have to return this then. No, of course I'm not. I don't care that they've got the year wrong. It's the condition of the cleaner that matters to me. And yes, this did run up into the late 70s. I mean, you know, this is possibly the last incarnation of a cleaner of this type, obviously superseded by the plastic-bodied Freedom machines. But this, you know, this would have been, as I said, the budget. Probably even cheaper than a Constellation. The Constellation towards the end of its life was more of a budget-priced cleaner, the all-metal bodied Constellation. But this is very old school. It's just for somebody who just wanted something that sucked one end and blew out the other. So let's hope it does both when I switch on. We'll hear the motor in action. It might take a while to warm up after being in the cold garage. But yeah, I've got high hopes for this model. Not too bad. I think she'll purr a little bit better when she's warmed up a bit. But yes, very nice. I'm going to nip upstairs, see if I can grab a couple of extension tubes and at least a floor nozzle, and we'll give it a push. Now the one I've got that had the big dent in it had two extension ones. It had the flip over floor tool from the Freedom, that sort, and of course it would have had the standard Hoover accessories, the all-purpose nozzle, crevice tool and dusting brush. But I've, you know, this will certainly, I can make this complete. I can make it complete with obviously a box and the tools for my other one, and I could possibly use the other one for spares or something. But this one is, I think this is even in better condition than that other one, and it was in nice condition. I just love this colour. I'd say this is like a burnt orange colour scheme. I'm sure Hoover had an official term for it. Okie dokie, bear with while I pop upstairs and see if I can retrieve a couple of wands and a nozzle. I've borrowed these tools from one of my Constellation cleaners. I think this is what you would have got with this machine as standard. So the Hoover all-purpose nozzle with the rubber teeth, the crevice tool for your nooks and crannies, the dusting brush for your blinds, shelving, pelmets, etc., two extension wands, and Hoover's flip over carpet and floor nozzle. So use it the brush side down for cleaning hard floors, flip it over for cleaning carpets. If you have any clean litter, threads and fibres on your carpet, this bit here was supposed to, and these little nodules were supposed to help to dislodge. So normally you'd use the nozzle flat, but if you had a stubborn bit of dirt, you'd tilt the nozzle slightly back so these parts engage with the carpet, and you give it a bit of a scrub, and then you go flat again and hopefully pick all the bits up. So we can take our wands and click them together like so. We'll just put these to one side and then attach the flip over tool, and we'll give it a push. I'm not going to put loads of dirt down in this video because I don't have an internal dust bag at the moment. I'm just going to give it a bit of a push, revel in the retro sound and smells. Obviously you can hear the cleaner, you can't smell it. We haven't got that technology yet, but who knows, one day you'll be able to smell everything. Perhaps it's best that you can't, just in case I do a video after Christmas Day meal and I've eaten a lot of sprouts. You might not want to hear that. Sorry, the socks don't match. Just got regular black socks on today. It's what I normally wear, black or navy socks. I only put on special socks normally for these videos, so I hope you appreciate it. Right, let's switch on. Quite hard to push actually, but you know, it is the carpet's fault. Maybe 2025 I'll be able to get a new carpet, but there's nothing wrong with the carpet per se. It comes up clean when I shampoo it. It's just a very awkward pile. Let's we'll do the suction test. I don't suppose I've done a suction test on one of these. I've got my gauge. I need to grab an adapter as well for my drawer if I can find one. I did have loads of them, folks, but knowing me, they're not in the drawer where I want them to be. Oh yes, I have got some. It's okay, blimey, as long as it fits. Got to seal this a bit because suction will get lost through the hole. I think it's a quite tight fit, this. Yeah, gonna have to sort of push and twist until that hole is covered up. It's not the best one to use. I think it's covered. Okie dokie. So, as a reference guide, I normally use a Henry. So, a modern Henry measures 80 on this gauge with a 620 watt motor. I think it is, yes, 620. If you remember, this has a 600 watt motor, but it's not going to measure, I don't think, anywhere near 80. But let's see what it does measure. That didn't do too bad, almost 60 on the gauge, more or less 58 to 60. Not too bad for a 600 watt vacuum cleaner made in 1977. So there you go, another vintage Hoover to add to my 1970s Hoover collection. As well as my Advent videos, this year I'm bringing back my Christmas Day unboxing extravaganza. So I've been in touch with my many celebrity friends and said, if you want to send me a gift, please do so. And I've already received quite a few exciting looking parcels, which of course I'll be unwrapping on Christmas Day. Also, for the first time in a few years, I've put up an Amazon wish list to enable any of my viewers who are kind enough to donate something to my channel. You've got the option. So I've put the link below the video. It doesn't matter if you don't have the money or you don't want to send me anything, it's fine. Just thumbing up this video and liking it and subscribing and watching the videos, that's really all I expect from you. But some people like to show some extra appreciation, and I've already received a few things. I've not opened anything. They're all addressed to Mr. Ibezic, so I know that they're from my wish list. So in case I've ordered something from Amazon myself, I don't accidentally open it. So they'll all be still sealed up. I'll be opening them on my Christmas Day video. So there is a link below. There's a variety of different things from lower price to higher price. It doesn't matter if you pick a cheap item, whatever. I'm grateful for anything that you want to send me. And don't forget, the most important thing, please include a gift note. So before you check out, fill in the space, because I'd like to obviously give you a shout out during the video to thank you for your present. I'll also be doing my annual shout outs for younger vacuum fans that parents can request, and it's only parents can request these because obviously it's for younger children. You need to follow me on my Facebook page for details of that, and I'll be putting details of that very shortly up on my Facebook page. That also gives you the option, if you're a parent and you want to, you can include a picture of your young vacuum fan with his or her collection, and I'll actually show that on the channel, on the shout out videos. There'll be more than one. I normally get a lot of requests, so there'll be probably at least 3 depending on how many I get, and I can share your young vacuum fans collection with other young vacuum fans, and you can get a shout out, and that will be happening over the Christmas period. It possibly will start on Boxing Day, I'm assuming, and go on for a couple of days after that. So you need to follow me on Facebook if you want to get involved with that. Okay, all that's out the way. Finally, some news about Sebo. I only discovered this morning while lying in bed, just browsing before I decided to get out of my bed. I will often go on Sebo's German website, which is sebo.de, because often you might see something new there before it gets over to the UK website. And I knew there was something exciting, or at least new, coming from Sebo when I visited Sebo at the Clean and Tidy Home Show. I was told there is something new coming. I wasn't told anything about it. I was also told that there will be an interim product coming and then something following that. Anyway, what I think could be the interim product is the new Sebo cordless range. It's a range of 3 machines, from a basic model to the top model. The top model comes with all the extra bits. It comes with a stand to store it, freestanding, so you can store the machine and the tools. It also comes with a flexible hose, a mini electric brush, as well as a lighted crevice tool. So these models, in the UK, I think we're getting them sort of maybe mid-2025. Could be from April. I'm not sure yet. It's all very new to me. I've listed some details about them on my Facebook and Instagram pages, and you can go and check out sebo.de as well. I've read the instruction book too. So I'm a little bit, about it, because I don't think it's a Sebo produced machine. I've been on King Clean's website, who manufacture the Henry Quick at the moment. Hopefully Pneumatic will be manufacturing that in the UK soon. But King Clean make the Henry Quick, And I have a feeling, I don't know for sure, but I have a feeling that King Clean will be manufacturing the new Sebo. And I've forgotten what it's called. What was it called? It was some silly Balance, that was it. Well, I think it's an odd name. It's the Sebo Balance range, but it looks pretty generic. It looks like a lot of other cleaners made in the Far East. So I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that it's not made in Sebo's German factory. But they might just be testing the market to see what, you know, the reaction. I'm going to get one. Of course I'm going to get one. I'm going to try it out on my channel. As soon as they're launched, I'll get one. And I'm planning to get the top model that has all the bits so I can show you everything. But I don't know. I've only just seen pictures. But that's the news from Sebo. I had a feeling they would enter that market, but I was rather hoping they'd enter the market. I knew they'd be doing a cordless stick. I really thought they're going to do that. Would have been nice to have a bagged cordless stick instead of one with a pleated filter. But it is multi-cyclonic, apparently. It does. I've seen a picture of the inside and it's got several cyclones, so it's supposed to keep the pleated filter clean. It might be better than the Miele Duoflex that does dirty up the pleated filter quite a lot. I've been using that a fair bit around my house recently, just normally, and that filter does get quite dirty in the Miele. And I don't think there's any cyclones in that, not multiple anyway, but there is multiple cyclones in the new Sebo Balance. So stay tuned for that, because as I said, I will definitely want to try that out and show you it on my channel. So that's it for today. Hopefully I'll have time to do another proper video, you know, another video with a vacuum instead of you watching all these brochure videos, but I hope some of you are enjoying them. I am getting views, not many, but some people are watching them and making comments, so I would appreciate if you watch them. Hopefully next year, if I do an Advent series again, it'll be more live action with the vacuum cleaners. But I thought I want to do it this year, and the easiest thing for me to do, time-wise, will be to record a load of brochure videos, because I've done a few in the past and some people have liked them. So that's what it is. But as I said, hop over to Roger's Bits and Doings. You'll see me in a completely different light. Many emotions go on that channel. I'm glad I don't have many subscribers on that, because I get a bit embarrassed. But anyway, if you like advent calendars, I'm opening 4 every day on Roger's Bits and Doings. So I'll put a link to that below the video. There's a link to my Amazon wish list as well. And of course, stay tuned. I'll keep you updated on any Sebo news as soon as I discover it. So that's the end of this video. So pretty pleased with the start of the video here. This lovely Hoover 427. Nice retro colour. I love that colour scheme. Very basic, but a good old-fashioned British-made vacuum cleaner. Bye for now, and I'll see you all very soon.